Are you hungry and ready to try a few new foods? Then this is the place to be. When I heard McDonald's was releasing their new Big Mac, I knew we had to get into it. Hot Topics is the place to be right now, and I'm joined this morning with Seattle Kraken sports analyst Alison Lukan, along with New Day producer Suzie Wiley. Thank you so much for being here.
So happy to be here on a game day.
Yes. How was it getting here, though, with the traffic this morning with Tim Walz, the presidential candidate, the VP presidential candidate, is in town? I had some craziness this morning.
Yeah, I had some craziness too, but I got in okay because if I had left 5 minutes later, I would have really hit it because they were starting to close the highways.
Yes.
But it was not bad.
I just popped over from Belltown, but that rain always, kind of throws a wrinkle. So just put in my AirPods and got here on time.
And it might get, it's not over yet because he's here for breakfast fundraiser near Medina in Hunts Point.
He came in last night.
Yes, there he is right there coming in. So you might have run into some traffic last night if you were around the SeaTac area. That's where he came in around 9. He's staying at the W Seattle, I'm told, here too. So that's why I think there's traffic all over, like East Side, downtown, SeaTac.
It is frustrating though sometimes because whenever anyone comes, any candidates come, they snarl traffic, but because we don't matter to the presidential elections ever in Washington, they don't stay. So they come here to get some money, and I get it. All the campaigns need money, but it's just frustrating sometimes that we're just kind of used for money, and then they never talk to us, right?
True, we're not having, I guess, like a big public event or rally or anything where everyone can go to.
And they never really tell us where they're going, you know? So I'm like, am I going to hit traffic? Am I not?
Right.
But I have lived in a swing state, and I tell you, I will take this pace of visit over the constant barrage of everything else.
Okay, that's fair.
I will welcome the happy visit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can be used for our money. And by our money, I don't mean mine. I did not get an invite to that breakfast in Hunts Point.
Me neither. But maybe next time.
Right. Never.
Okay, this is something you might be really excited about, and all of us. How are we feeling about the Kraken season? Because today is the first league game, right? How's it shaping up?
It's pretty exciting. The NHL schedule is kicking off here in Seattle at 1:30 against the St. Louis Blues. Big event going on. There's still time to get down there, get a ticket, get into the arena, but a lot of change, right? We have a new coach, some new players, some younger players pushing up. So it's going to take time for all of that to gel, but I think it's really cool to see the team taking that next step and making some big swings.
Definitely.
And we're so excited. I mean, this area is just so Kraken crazy, right?
Yes.
And beyond. I mean, I have a son-in-law in Salt Lake City, and he is all in on the Kraken. So I love the excitement.
And we got ESPN's Linda Cohn, right?
That's right.
She's going to be our new sports analyst, is that right?
Well, she's going to be on about 15 to 18 games as our host.
Oh, amazing.
We are so excited. She got her big break here in Seattle. She loves the area. And I just think it's so cool to have a woman who's been prominent in sports for so long and has also been a really big voice in bringing hockey to the forefront. That's not always been one of the bigger sports. So to have her be as strong and successful as she has been and now coming back and reconnecting with us and the Kraken, it's really, really cool.
I love the idea that you two are going to be kind of side by side
magical
with the Kraken, which is wonderful.
I know. It's like a hero, right? Like you never know that you're going to get to meet someone so amazing like that. And now I just hope I do right by her. So.
Oh my gosh.
I think you'll do just fine if no one's ever heard Alison do a game. It's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So, and we want to talk about the exciting food too. We have some. You went to the media preview. I somehow missed this. Why? Where was my invite?
I saw Alison there, and I was stunned. It was a whole show, right?
It was a production.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was music and lights. I think there was even fog and. I mean, it was a show and such great food. What did you love?
Was there any favorites that you guys had?
Well, our executive chef, Molly D, is just a wizard, and she brings in such a talented team. Those chicken fingers are new this year. Incredible.
Say less.
Those tacos right there.
The birria tacos. I think everyone agreed. And then there is also going to be a sweet ride, a bike with an ice cream cooler. Chef Molly D and her staff have recreated a lot of our childhood favorites, like a chocolate-covered taco, a
Chocolate
creamsicle.
Oh, it's coming back.
It's coming back, and it's really
the
good.
bike is literally going to ride around the arena. It's wild.
So it's kind of like an ice
There it
cream
is.
truck, but like a
Yeah,
exactly.
I hope they get a little like song that plays
I
too,
know.
so people can hear them coming, and get
Yeah.
excited.
It's so cool. And Dumpling House
Dumplings
is
were
there.
really
Oh.
good. Yeah, it was.
We ate everything.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
It was one of the greatest days of my life. I'm just going to say that right now. I might or might not have put a taco in my pocket. I mean,
Choco taco to go.
I came back. I told all my coworkers, "This is for my husband," and then I ate it at my desk.
Listen, you do what you have to do.
Yes.
You do.
And they have
Yeah.
treats to take with
Yeah.
you too. Everything the Kraken have put into compostable bags.
That's
So they've
so
literally all
amazing.
their snacks that you buy at the little market stands, they've taken them out of packaging, put them in compostable bags to reduce that impact on the environment. It's really important.
And that's important, but more important is the gummy bears are pretty much next level.
What
good.
were you talking about with the gummy bears? What makes these gummy bears so
I don't
great?
know.
She
They're-
fell in love.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The gummy bears, I'm telling
Okay.
you. The gummy bears.
I'm gonna go to a game and I'm gonna
People.
get the gummy bears and the
We'll
choco
have them
taco
for you.
and
And the birria
dumplings
taco.
and the
Yeah.
all of the above.
You'll love it.
I'm
Love it.
devastated that I wasn't invited, but I at least was invited to this McDonald's
Yes.
Chicken Big Mac that we have in front of us here. You won't find this at the Kraken game, but obviously it's here. McDonald's just launched their
Yeah.
Big Mac Chicken,
Yeah.
limited time only, and Suzie picked these up today. They actually
Yeah.
made these earlier for us to try.
Shout out to the 4th Street McDonald's in Seattle. So the patties are tempura battered chicken,
Ooh.
and everything else is the same. They just replace the hamburger
Okay.
with
Alright.
2 tempura battered chicken
So,
patties.
Don't
we
have to ask me twice.
Yeah, this is,
Like,
it
oh,
smells
boy.
absolutely
I
legendary.
So
forgot to
good.
ask for no pickles, but
Oh, well, I'm all about a pickle.
Nothing like eating on TV. Here we go.
What could go wrong? Wow.
That's good.
that's good.
So I love
That's really
McChicken
good.
is my go-to order every single time add cheese. So this is kind of a dream.
I like it because the batter's pretty light, actually. I could say
Yeah, it
Better
feels
than a Big
healthy,
Mac.
right?
The batter is really nice and crisp.
Yeah.
The flavor is good. I'd totally order this.
Yeah.
But I'd keep the pickles.
Oh, yes, gotta keep the pickles. You guys, I want to get to this next story though about some wild animals that were overfed, as we're potentially being overfed this morning. Some unexpected visitors that you're seeing right there. These raccoons showed up in Paulsbo. A woman called 911 because her home was surrounded by these 100 raccoons.
okay, this is nuts.
She was feeding them, I guess, for 35 years, had no problems until 6 weeks ago when clearly this population exploded.
100 plus raccoons. Oh, it's terrifying.
Raccoons are mean.
That's what I was gonna say. They are not scared of anything.
No, and I mean, I get that they're cute, particularly when they're little, but like, with all due respect, my friend, you were feeding them. Like, what
I
are
know.
we doing?
Right.
Like, this is going
They
to happen.
went off and told their other friends, hey, this lady has a lot of food. Let's go there.
Yeah.
And it just happened. It's like a raccoon gang.
The
And they're
fact
just,
that didn't happen for 35 years and we're
Right.
just having this problem and she called 911
Yeah.
and I don't know, the deputy was funny. He was like, they're not really, there's no crime committed here, but yeah, stop
I mean, they do
feeding
have little
wild
masks,
animals.
but-
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love this so
they're
much.
not getting my Big Mac.
These are coming home.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we obviously see the chilling of the ice cream. We're going to get to that soon.
Please.
But we want to talk about fubbing that we just talked about in one of our
Right.
earlier segments.
I got busted already.
I know, you're
Right.
busted. You have
brought your
phone right there.
To our special
I
time.
know, I'm so sorry.
What do we think about this? Do we feel like, we're all culprits of this? Has this happened? And if you need a reminder, of
Yeah.
course, fubbing, the practice of ignoring one's companion or companions in order to pay attention to one's phone or mobile device.
I hadn't heard this term, fubbing.
I have never heard of this.
And it makes sense because it's the phone and snubbing, as she said. But I do it all the time too.
Yeah.
And I need to stop. You're just sitting there at dinner. I'm out to dinner with my
know.
husband. My phone's right there. It doesn't need to be at all. Not really.
I know.
And I hear some vibration or my phone, and I just go, and we're still.
Oh, do you have on your watch too? See, I feel like that would be constant.
Yeah, like right
too.
now, there's
right.
a call coming in, and I don't need to do that, and I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's about like duration of time, right? Like if you just are checking real quick, that's one thing. But sometimes you get people and they're just on there for extended.
Yeah, true.
If you're having an actual conversation or interaction, that's kind of the line for
Yeah.
me. But
Right.
to be honest, there are days when I do have to keep up with whatever's popping up.
I get that.
Yeah.
And I think as long as you articulate that to someone, like, hey, I'm so sorry, I'm expecting like a really important phone call, so I'm not trying to be rude.
100%.
I'm just looking down at my phone. That might be okay, but if you're just like on a first date or something and the person's like
Time and place.
on
Time
like
and place.
TikTok, you're like,
I mean, my husband and I have been married for 40 years, so I mean, what does it matter?
I do think if everyone, like there are times we've been at, right, where we all are doing it, everyone's phone is out. But I think to your point, if you're at a first date or something important, you do need to read the room and the situation and say, I'm going to put this away for now. And it can be good for your psyche too, I think, to step away.
I like when like parents sometimes are like, hey kids, like everyone put your phone in this basket, like when you're all together and you're not really expecting a call, and it's like, just live in the moment. We probably all could maybe.
I even notice it now that I have a grandchild. I now notice when I was over there for a week, I notice how much I'll occasionally look at it, or her parents, or my husband, and I think, what is this child? Because my kids didn't grow up with someone looking at a phone, but we are always looking. So I do think it's a super important reminder as I'm fubbing my grandchild.
I'm just going to put my phone back in my pocket
Let's figure all that out later, and let's eat our feelings. Okay, let's get on to some exciting stuff. Salt and Straw is out with their new Halloween flavors. We're going to try all 5, so please dig in. And I'm going to explain each one. The Great Candy Copia, inspired by Kit Kats, Snickers, Reese's, peanut butter, chocolate, almonds.
They're a little soft. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's
easy.
just
That makes it
fine
easier
with
to
me.
eat.
They have a pumpkin bread one. They have an Essence of Ghost.
So that's
which
what I'm trying right now.
Smoke and vanilla, instant chocolate, and then blackberry. Okay, you have the blackberry tamales. This flavor, super distinct. Obviously, some cinnamon, some sugar, coconut cream, vegan. And then we have
it's
a
like
creepy,
masa in there, too.
Yes,
From like a
Oh, that's
tamale.
delicious.
Really?
Is it?
This is very good.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
I don't know about Essence of Ghost.
Are you, what would you rate it?
Probably like
Out
a
of 10.
3.
Oh, so someone's gonna get the creepy crawlers, which I'm really
I'm getting
excited
it right
about.
now.
Yes. Okay.
Let's
creepy
go.
crawler
Come on.
critters.
You're all trying this.
Yes,
This
we will.
has a swarm of edible critters.
Okay.
They have toffee brittle mealworms.
I should have
Think
seen
about
it.
it. Think about it.
Okay, here we go.
And crunchy chocolate crickets.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great. This reminds me of Fear Factor, that show like where you had to like eat crazy things and like not
We
gag.
just got a crunchy.
Yeah, I don't think I don't
Okay,
know.
this is the pumpkin
Do we
bread.
really
It's
want to see me?
delicious.
Okay, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
start
skipping out on this.
delicious.
I'm gonna start light on the essence
This is
of
delicious
Ghost.
minus the crunch.
Okay, I will
Those
try.
are the worms.
Or the
That's
crickets.
the Essence of Ghost. Do you like that?
Oh, that tastes like black licorice to me. I'm not a fan.
I
we
love
go.
black licorice.
That you're
but
not
I
getting
don't- but
notes
not-
of black
no.
licorice. Our taste
Did you
buds
get a
are
crunch on that one? A
I got
mealworm?
like a half a crunch.
half
I
of a
think I got
cricket.
a part
You
of
got
a
a part
cricket.
of a cricket leg? This
I
is a
don't
great
mind
candy
this.
thing.
You don't
I
mind
don't mind it, no.
Would you purchase it? Would you go
See, that
there
was the
and
decider,
use
right?
one of the? What were these cones?
These
Susie?
are the pumpkin spice cones, too.
Okay, I mean that I'd be all
let me
about.
see.
I love pumpkin.
That is a great candy, and that's pretty amazing.
I mean, I knew this is
These
filled
are
with
good,
like
you guys.
Reese's.
Okay,
and-
You like the critters?
I don't mind it. I might order a small. Not like
small.
a full
A
cone,
small
maybe. Like a
mealworm.
big.
It's got to be a superfood, right? That's got to
See,
be
it's
packed
good
with
for
some
you.
protein.
There we go.
I know. I'll try a
I
little
just think
bit.
it's amazing
I
that
think I'm
they
gonna
put two
gag.
kinds of critters. Crickets aren't enough, so let's add some mealworms.
Variety is the spice of life.
I love Salt and Straw. I love that they do this and
Yes.
they kind of get us to try things. Did you try the candy? This is
I want
pretty
to try the
amazing.
ghost one.
I need a
first.
palate
Yeah.
cleanser after that.
try the
That was-
candy for the-
Yeah, that was not.
But I do enjoy like pushing the boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Like, taste this. You've never thought of this. Taste it.
You're not a vanilla girl.
Exactly.
Have a
I'm apparently a
mealworm.
cricket girl.
I'm out for that.
There's an eyeball.
I'm trying everything in me
Oh, the
just
ghost
to like
one's
not
cool.
gag and focus
like the
on our
ghost one?
next topic.
Smoky.
It is smoky.
Oh,
I
you're
like
getting
that.
smoke.
What did you get?
Black licorice.
I can see that though.
Okay,
I see
yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure.
I love that all of our taste buds are all over the place.
Well, we've eaten like 5
True.
different.
True.
Okay.
They're very good.
Okay, we could talk about this forever and keep eating, but I want to talk about Halloween costumes too. I'm so excited about some new Halloween costumes that came out, but do you guys first have any memorable ones or ones that you regret over the years?
There's a lot to regret. It's so much to
Please tell us more.
One year we were in college and we were all going as Greek gods, and you're in college, right? And
like
I
a
was
toga?
lazy, so I went in a toga and I put pillows around my body, and I was a pillow, the goddess of sleep.
That's brilliant.
Hey,
But come on.
regrets. We've
Regrets.
all had a few, but
Yes.
I don't think that that's one. That
Yeah.
sounds nice.
To me, it was hilarious. My husband and I were at a party. This is many decades ago. Also, isn't Halloween about pushing boundaries? But he went as a dead John F. Kennedy, and I went as Jackie O.
Oh no.
Bloodied, yeah.
Oh.
Too soon. I don't know if I regret it. It was pretty epic, but there was one guy at the party who was so offended, and I'm like, come on.
Oh, so he didn't want to even
No,
talk
he was
to you
very
as.
offended.
Okay.
So any regrets?
I have no regrets, but I'm just really excited this year for the American Girl doll adult costumes.
Okay.
I'm going to be Samantha for sure. I had her growing up. I am so excited.
And you can even buy the
Kirsten,
box.
This is not a kit. No. You'll see. Samantha will be coming.
You have strong
and
feelings,
I have
Molly.
strong opinions.
Yes.
There I
she
am.
is.
So,
So you will
come
dress up like this
October
for
31st.
Halloween.
Yes. If I am on the show or if I can just come on as a guest, I want to be in Samantha's costume.
Listen, I
What
think
about
the
you?
American Girl dolls are great. And I mean, this is super fun,
Yeah.
right? I mean, why not? Particularly you can throw back and...
I think you have to have the box over it because those are sold
I agree.
separately. But you need to be in the box, or people will just be like, "Who is that?"
It is niche. You have
Yeah.
to have something to
You're gonna have
identify
to-
that you are...
So
yeah.
promise me you're getting the box if you're going to wear that.
I will
You want
chip
me
in
to
for the
just
box.
run around and box and like
get
box
the
out
American
literally
Girl box
to
out.
people?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, I will promise you I will get the box. Thank you so much for being here today. And we're all going to be rooting for the Kraken today. It's going to be a great start of the season. Thank you to all of you for spending time with us today. And you can check our website for more of our content. And you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. So don't forget to enjoy your new day, and we'll see you next time.